Alright then. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just gonna dive in here today. How's the sound? I'm a little quiet. Turn me up just a tad. Alright, we'll stick with that for now. I'm gonna be honest, I've heard this new term brainworms have been kind of eating at me lately, and I felt like I just need to get stuck into streaming to kind of like relax a little for a bit. What I think I'll do, so today is going to be the boring episode of Clair Obscur, where we are just gonna be, I'm gonna put myself in the streaming Discord. It's gonna be nothing but side content. I think I'm going to finish the game off next stream, and for this I'm just gonna be okay, seeing as like I'm getting this advice from Shota and others on like what to do, I decided that maybe it is time that I crank up the difficulty to expert, because I don't want the final boss to be a cakewalk. But on the flip side of that is that I'm gonna do a shit ton of side content both on this stream and off stream. That's basically what I'm going to be doing in my free time. And I've just put myself in the... I can't imagine there'll be too many cutscenes this stream, so I've put myself in the voice chats, and my mates can join in at any time. In fact, I'll DM a message saying that. Alright, I'm streaming. Join in whenever you can. Alright. Streaming. Join in whenever you want. There we go. Alright then, we'll just plow right into the game. Where's my headset? Got the front view camera this time. Oh, sure, I gotta turn off the lo-fi music. There we go. Confirm load. Not sure why that 33 is there anymore. It shouldn't be. So this is just us going to be doing side content, yapping, and maximizing our characters. What I think I'll do is I'll play as... I'll actually put Verso in the extended... Or what's it called? The backup crew. And I'll just use CL and Monoko. Just like right out of the game when I'm fighting common enemies. Because I really need to... I kind of got the gist of Monoko, but I really need to learn how to make CL practical. I unplug the keyboard and get the controller in. Not sure why it's taking so long to load. Oh! Tell me it's not crashed. Please. No, surely not. This can't be the first time it's crashed. Okay, good. I don't think I've heard this track yet. Okay, we're in. Whoops. Didn't mean to interrupt.
We can head to Lumia.
Okay. So, what we'll do is that let's get them all into some fun clothes. We'll also be gathering up clothes, so remove. We're gonna add Monoko and remove her and CL. Whoops. CL. And the rest are going to be in the backup crew, which I'm probably going to use them for bosses. And I am also... We gotta do this. We're gonna do it. We're cranking it up to expert difficulty. Oh wait, let me see. What does the setting actually do? Hard difficulty with highly demanding combat. Enemies deal greater damage and mastering dodges and parries is required. Recommended for players who have enjoyed difficult games with real-time mechanics. Okay, I think that's us now. As we get better. So, let's dive into the characters. I think we're sticking to this weapon till the end. Yeah, base attack runs nice stream. I'll work on those pictos later. So, well, let's have a look at this. Now that we don't really have a healer in this group, what I think I'll do, something crazy. I will just give CL and Monoko, like, the fighting alone or can't heal pictos. Where are they? So we got spell, first negative status effects, longer shell, confident. Take 50% less damage but can't be healed. Yeah, equip that on him. Yeah, make him a bit more tanky. Anti-charm, we don't need that. Double mask. Mark requires one more hit to be removed. Greater power. Greater shell. Immaculate. Increase damage until a hit is received. Ooh, that's kind of good actually. Confident fighter, increased damage, but can't be healed. Yeah, put all them on. And then for CL. Damage can exceed... Oh, yeah. We need this. Damage can exceed 9,999. Yeah, we need that on all of them. That needs to be standard. We need to learn that immediately. Cleansing Tint. Healing Tint also removes stats effects. No longer gain AP on parry. Plus AP on getting hit. No, no, no. Increase greater shell. Shield affinity. 30% damage while having shield, but removes any damage away. Just takes away shields. Healing share receives 15% of all heals. Nope. Apply one burn. A burn stack. Apply the second one. On every damage dealt, try and consume AP. No. Healing parry. No. First hit dealt and taken deals 50% more damage. Base attack has an extra hit. I never use base attack there. On a successful parry, yeah. Put that on her. At death's door. That's more like the Berserker one. Link tends to allow more powerful. Inverted affinity. Apply inverted on self for 3 turns at the battle start. Increase damage while inverted. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get that on her. Okay. That's good. So what's this one do? Sun skills always apply 10 foretell, but all damage taken is doubled. Base attack gives 1 moon charge and consumes all foretell to apply burning. Can consume 1 moon charge on a turn to start to recover. No. Healing. Base attack gives 1 moon charge. No, no, no. This isn't bad. What'll this one do? Nah. Try this one. I like the gain on foretell. But let's see her abilities. First of all, what do I not use? I never use. Deals high dark damage to all 3. It consumes all foretell increased damage. So that's like a good opener. Sweep deep and medium damage to targets. 2 to 6 hits. Applies 1 foretell per hit. Critical. Applies additional foretell. That's not really useful, to be honest. What can we swap that out for? Grim Harvest. No. Not a heal. Bad Omen. Deals low dark damage. Applies 2 foretell per hit. Harvest, nope. Marking card. No. Applies rush to allies, increasing the speed for 3 turns. Sealed Fate deals high single target damage. Uses weapon elements. Each hit can consume foretell. Searing Bond deals medium dark damage. Applies 5 foretell. It's a strange character that I really don't know how to work in my favor. But we'll, yeah, keep it fun, put her in the swimsuit. And give her, I like the curly hair on her. Give her, sure, to make Shotan happy. And give her, I like this hair a lot on her. I never really use this that much, and we'll give him. Nah. No, not remorse. Shit. Use that for the end. Real Mael. Well, we haven't used this outfit yet, so we'll keep her in that for a while. Oh, I could bring her back to the redhead. No, we'll keep her white for now. Minoko can keep his dreads. Okay. Let's see, where do we want to go? SKA can now fly.
To the sky.
So it's up. So I think we'll just start at the bottom of the map and make our way down. So what's this? Oh, you're a secret boss, aren't you? Yeah, you're a secret boss for sure. Yeah, you look a bit badass for me at the moment. Let's start like at the forest area. Let's start at the very, very start. What is this place? Have we been here? I don't think so. Spring Meadows. What was... Oh wait, can we go over there now? No, shot. Oh, we can! Holy shit, this has opened up a lot. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, what? I've never even been this direction before. Shit, man. Map's a whole lot bigger than I thought it was. But let's stay focused. How do I land? Start the meadows, then wrap our way up to the forest, and then we'll just head north and also explore all these sides stuff. See what's there, see what's new, see what we can absolutely wreck. And also give us a chance to going through these parts to get... Oh no wait, I have been here. To get Minoko's feet. We'll probably get all of the feats at this point. If we're doing it this way. And try and find the gestural children. But they're pretty hard from what I understand. Man, the loading screen's struggling today. Just because I learned how to fly, is the game kind of struggling with SKA's newfound power? There's gotta be a secret SKA boss. I'm counting on it. Let me, man. Come on, let me in the game. Nope.
Hang on tight.
Okay, I guess we're starting with the forest. And working our way up. Spring Meadows. Meadows. So, do we go back to where we found the expeditioners and, like, revive them? We'll see. Maybe there isn't a reason for us to go back here. Where is the flag? That'll take us back. Oh, nice, swinging down that thing in the swimsuit. Hey, thank you for the follow. Who's that? Emila James? Yeah, Emila James, thanks for the follow. Is that how I'm saying your name right? Oh fuck, we got new stuff. Oh, we can upgrade our ship because we don't have the or the channeler anymore. We just upgrade our stuff here. Fast travel to. It's gotta be here, right? Well, what's going on with you, Amala, James, whatever I call you, and what brought you to this stream? Oh, struggling to load. Yeah, this is the start. I've just started following you on Twitter. I'm hopeful for a follow back. Hang on a second. Yeah, bot. Yeah, you're a bot. Don't have any mods to get rid of you. There we are. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Keep heading on. Oh, I missed this old music. It's so over the top epic for what we're doing. Do I have an AoE with him? And I need to swap his. I'm not using heals anymore with him, so I need to swap them out for something. Can we even just, like, shoot them? Yeah. Ready for us to fuck around. We got some feet from Minoko. What something that this game I know this game borrows a lot from Shin Megami Tensei. Something that I really wish it would borrow is that if you're over leveled for certain fights, the enemy will just give up. So that I don't have to keep on doing this. Oh, how's you there?
Hey, what up?
Yay, very good. Can you be heard? Are you heard on stream?
Let me check.
So today is going to be, as I was saying earlier, the boring day where it's just going to be doing side content. But on the flip side, I don't think there'll be any cutscenes, so we're free to just yap and talk about whatever.
Alright, very nice. So a bit of a chillaxing episode.
I guess, yeah. Talk about whatever. Can you hear yourself on stream?
Yep. The audio is coming through.
It's kind of what?
The audio is coming through.
Alright. You quiet or loud or what?
I think I'm fine.
Alright. That is a point. Maybe, I think last time I checked the game was a little loud, so I might turn it down a bit for this. Whoops. Master volume, put it down at about half. Whoops.
Also, looking at your cam, what have you done? You
What do you
have
mean?
shaved your beautiful beard.
No, I haven't.
How could you?
No, I haven't. It's just trimmed.
It's far lesser than what it should be, what it once was. How could you do this?
Now all the hair is at the same length, basically, which is what I wanted. You want your whole beard to like grow out evenly. No, I'm definitely not, and I think I'm looking at the stream. I think it's the light as well. No, it's definitely. I still definitely have a beard.
Yeah, it's probably just the light and like the lower resolution, because like, you know, the internet speed is inconsistent on my end, so you just look completely clean shaven.
Nah, I'm not. Don't worry. Quick of the lights. But I did get trimmed professionally at the barber's. They brought to you about like a 2
Oh,
length.
nice. Makes sense. Makes sense. Gotta take care of your facial hair. That's good thinking.
Yeah. Also, there's a little bit of echo from me on your end. You have me on speakers or something?
Oh yeah, that's because I have the stream coming through the TV. I have
Alright.
you coming through the headphones, but then the stream through the TV.
Okay, okay, you're just checking that out. As I was saying earlier, like this, since we're just like going through old areas, this game could benefit with so it's heavily inspired by like Shin Megami Tensei, and Shin Megami Tensei actually has a mechanic where if you get into a fight and you're over leveled for the fight, the enemies will just give up and it'll skip the fight. This game could kind of do with that, because I'm way over leveled for this area.
Well, there is kind of fun to be had during like a chillaxing episode of just going and completely murking everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I bumped everything up. I bumped the difficulty up to expert because I didn't want the boss to be like a cakewalk, the final boss, because I think after this it is the end. Okay, no, so I can't recruit expeditioners, so I need to find what this guy was looking for. Wherever that was. Other than that, I don't think there is anything in this area. So going here might be a waste of time, but I'll check out that basin that I give money to. Finally pay that off. But, now what have I been looking at? Oh, yeah. Oh, here's something that's probably, like, messing with my beard and the reason why you said that. So today is the day for the first time ever, I actually tried out makeup. Have you ever, like, used makeup
Oh,
for...
like toner, or did you try contouring your face?
I don't know about that. All I did very, very little. All I did was, what's it called? It's when... I just put, let me just grab... No, actually, I just put, like, powder.
If it's a powder, it's like a toner that's like used to either like highlight the like the edges of your face, or more often to like hide like dimples, pimples, and crevices.
Yeah, definitely. I only used two things. I used a powder, definitely, and before that, I used like the makeup itself, like the brush, like little dabs on my acne scars. I think I did it too little because like you can barely see a change. But yeah, trying out makeup because
Well, it's also really good not to overdo that stuff, because you don't yet know if you're allergic to it, and it also clogs up your pores like a bitch.
yes, which is very bad for me because I steer to have bad acne, and also the reason why I'm doing it is because I think I'm gonna commit. I think I am gonna cosplay as Gustav at some point because all I require is like a trim of my hair, grow my beard out, and he's got a cleaner face than I, so I'd probably need to put on some makeup for that.
Oh, nice. If you want, I could later, like whenever you more properly get into cosplay, I could record a couple of tutorials for you to also how to do contours. So whenever you take like a picture of yourself, your face has much more pronounced like cheekbones and silhouettes of the facial structure.
Hello, Shotan. Yeah, that could be good. I think, like, I would do very little makeup because all that it is just me clearing up my face, because like some people have pointed out that like I could do with just the way my face is now, I could, and this is partly the reason why I'm doing it. With the way that my face is now, I could do a convincing Gustav cosplay, I think. But the reason why I wanted to do it in the first place is because a big convention happened recently off Kai, and man, I've been feeling the FOMO of like watching people on Twitter and like look at how much fun they were having. I never really got that much into cons, but now that I'm getting more free time, I want to give it a go, I
You
think.
feel like that one Squidward meme of looking out,
Looking out the
of
window?
your window and seeing
Yeah.
SpongeBob and Patrick.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I want to give it a go. Now, where is the basin area? You're getting what you asked for, Showtime. This is nothing for this whole stream. Nothing but doing side content. So right now I'm trying to look for this area that has like a basin of water where I dump chroma in. And I still don't know what it does. It's just been giving me riddles so far. And I also bumped the
Riddles,
difficulty.
you say?
Yeah, and I've also bumped the difficulty up to expert. Which is the hardest non-New Game Plus difficulty. Where is it? Yeah, I think...
Oh, the dumpling dude can actually float. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was what we got in our last stream. His ability to fly. He can fly now. They can fly now. They can fly now.
Oh man, he looks fucking adorable.
Oh yeah. There better be like a teddy of him at some point. Of SKA.
Oh, dude, it would work perfectly for like a velvety plush thing. Oh, dude. Someone gotta make that. Like, there is a ton of very talented fan custom plush makers. I'm sure they're on it. Like, they gotta be.
Doesn't even need to be like the company that made this game would be stupid not to sell an SKA plushie. That's easy money. Like anytime I watch a stream or a let's play of this game, everyone's saying, "Oh my god, I want an SKA plushie so bad." For what are you looking? I was looking for this. Okay, I found it. The odd-looking fountain. The last time chroma was poured in, the fountain began to speak. Okay, yeah, give it chroma. All this chroma has been rather energizing. Whoa, thank you. I awakened from my slumber. Did my tales interest you this much? I'm afraid I have no more to share, but you can have this.
Great. What now?
Recover to turn start. Is that it? I take it you want more of my rambling. I apologize, I do not have any more tales to tell. Can I fight you? Yeah, I can fight you. Why are you hiding here? I am different. My presence on this continent was deemed an offense by those who have already claimed these territories. I'd given up on my travels and I found this resting place. You know the rest. Reflections and meditations have brought me to an answer. I shall live on and have my own tale to tell, about my own trials and tribulations. Should I fight this guy?
Man, he looks chill. I think it would be very, very bad manners of you to fight his ass.
Yeah. Alright then. Showtime, do I need to fight him for anything? I let him live? Okay. So that's that done. I'm kind of dreading the moment whenever I need to fight a boss. Like, because the only, like, proper enemies left would be, like, the mini bosses. Or, like, sorry, the world bosses, I meant to say. And the ones that I've fought of those so far have kicked ass. Oh, of course, I need to fight the, boost your level? Yeah. I think I've gotten everything from here and there. I think it's... The only thing I can do here right now is fight the chief. Which is unfortunate, because I remember she kicked ass. And fights Sprong. Yeah. Fucking Sprong.
Please tell me, just from the sound of it, please tell me that Sprong is like...
Oh, he cut out. Hello? As you cut out. Oh well. We're gonna, to answer your to finish off your question, all I heard was please tell me that Sprung is a giant, like metal toy, I guess. Is the best way to describe him, and he's just walking around in the ocean aura farming. Hopefully you can hear this. Did she have jiggle physics for like a split second? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a bust out verso for this. This will be fun, but easy. Okay.
Just try it.
Damn it! It is a one shot. Fuck me. Okay, I guess I gotta come back. My VPN is bugging out. LMAO. Oh, that's unfortunate. You need to fight her with all characters. Well, it only lets me fight one. Wait, didn't it? Let me see. Oh, there we go. Hey, as. Whoops. Whoops. Over to a dill. Yeah, it only lets me fight her with one at a time. Oh. Yeah, I need to increase my defense somehow. And it's annoying that I just can't immediately jump back into the fight and try again. If you're at level 45, then it's too low for her. Okay. Fine, back to the continent then.
Alright, so what I wanted to ask is just from his name, please tell me that Sprung is like a chunky, springy thing or whatever. Just tell me that he's chunky and he has springs.
The opposite, he's very skinny. But he is kind of springy. But he's very stupid looking. He looks like, have you ever seen Siren Head? The creepypasta?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like that. But giant and kind of like a toy, and he's in the ocean.
Oh, okay, I can kind of see it. Like a Jack-in-the-Box type of deal?
No, he's like a stick man.
Oh.
Well, you'll see him in a second. You need to learn Pinterest Power Picto. Yeah, I've got that equipped on to CL. She's learning it. Have I been... Yeah, I have been here. Finish that up. What about you? Care for a deal? Find... Okay, what does this mean? Find missing expeditioners to unlock this item at the shop. Go on that dark beach. What, here? Because this area kind of kicked my ass. I'm not sure I can fight it. Yeah. Well, I'll try. But I think I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Whoops. And this missing expeditioner is Gustav's outfit for him. I can get Gustav's outfit for Verso, I'm guessing. But that still doesn't... I still don't understand.
Oh, so I guess you just gotta find a couple of, like, corpses of falling expeditioners then.
Yeah, but I've found loads of those, but, like, here's some right now, but I can't do anything with them. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Focus for Tell on you.
Take your shots.
Damn it. Fuck. Right again. With the backup team.
Watch out. Watch out, my hell.
Careful, Verso.
Damn.
I'm ready.
There we go. Yeah, I really need to learn that Picto. Equip it on everyone.
Now's our chance.
Rebirth. By the way, Shotan, you're in for a little bit of scolding. So last stream we raided into another chatter stream. And okay, when we're going into someone else's stream, please read their rules. You know, it's their stream, their rules. Don't say anything that's gonna get you banned or censored or things like that. You know?
Brilliant light.
What did Shantan do?
He started talking about, like, nude mods for one of the characters in this game, and then the streamer didn't like that. So yeah,
Man, come on, we keep gooning at Uncle Beastie's den.
yeah.
And even then,
I'm not even like a
keeping
big
it to minimum,
gooner
hopefully.
of my kind of content.
Just try it.
Damn it. Yeah. Don't sound proud about it. Okay. I think I need to come back here whenever I'm more powerful. And I've learned the Picto. Let's just do more damage. Unless I've already got it learned. Let me just double check. Come on. I don't know why at this point in the game the loading screens are taking a lot of time. Have I learned Pinterest? No. I learned Competent Fighter. How many more times do I need to fight to learn this? What does it say? Doesn't really. Give her. It's learned? Well, it's not on the Luminous. Let me see. Hang on. Where was it? Pinterest. Sorted by name. Alphabetical. Pinterest. Oh, Painted Pyre. Here we go. Yeah. Equip that on everyone. What do I not need? Painted. Whoops. Painted Pyre. Powerful Revive. Painted Pyre. That's a pretty critical ability that they just kind of hide a little bit, which is unfortunate. Painted Pyre. Oh, we can just do it with him. There. And we'll also add that. Sure. There. That'll do for now. So we're not spending too much time in menus. Yeah, we're not ready for the Dark Shore yet, Shotan. Those enemies kick ass a little too hard. Oh, there's Sprung.
Flashing through the sky.
If you wanted to see him.
Oh, okay. I see. I see.
So there's a few areas I can go to now. But let me, we're going to make our way up by the map. I also found out that the map is way bigger than I thought it was. Like, you can go over those mountains over there and there's stuff to do, which freaked me out. We've been to all these places, I think. To the beach, yeah. Are you a boss? Are you badass? Dark Gestural Arena. We'll come back to that.
Here we go.
Anything to find over here? Just you.
Go.
You look badass. We'll give you a go. Alright, good luck trying to fight this thing.
I'm right.
So everything's just been a one-shot so far. Chromatic Aberration. No, we don't get a shot. Trying to think of what boss fights might be in our level range. Maybe the mask guy in front of that cave. By the way, do you have any like experiences with cons? Like, you ever gone to conventions and things like that?
Oh yeah, multiple times. Be that like general comic and like geek conventions, or there's an ongoing Star Wars dedicated convention that occurs instead of like yearly, it's like every few years because they gotta they try to put everything into it, and they're like a far smaller group, so they don't get like, you know, high like corporate sponsor funding, so they gotta do everything out of pocket, and it's called Star Fans, and oh, that shit's just beautiful.
Really?
Yeah, like everyone pitches in. Like almost everybody is either in cosplay or just wears something to sort of match the vibe. People help the owners set everything up. There's usually a themed cantina where you can play tabletop games or have a few drinks. There's even at least from the couple of ones that I went to, because they've been out there 8 times. It's been Star Fans either 8 or 9 the last time it happened a year ago. I've only been to the last 3 and have really enjoyed my time, because even their shop, even the little trading area is very wholesome. Like the sellers themselves usually dress up when
in character.
Sometimes are in character, sometimes not. Depending on the customer, because not everyone wants everything to be in character. Some people just want to chill in character, but when it comes to like drinks and like buying something, they don't want everything to be fully in character. So people are very accommodating for that.
Isabel of 36. Winter souls drift through the night and land soft upon the moonlit vale.
It's a poem.
Whose snowy shrouds hold tight the hope I'd whispered once, long ago. Golden folds adorn the stems, a maze our eyes back to follow, a meditation of winding curves. Deep they flow to center, where lie the edges of another verse, another maze of golden stems and shadows. A sea of pebbles shifting. A wave, a wave. A wave of rock and sand. As sand falls upon our heads, and our heads sink beneath the waves. Along the darkened shores we sink, a pebble in the sea. The rising wind rolls through fragrant stalks of feathergrass. Their delicate aroma, a balm. Their gentle susurrus, a lullaby for my aching heart.
This is one of the first. No, this
is full of wonders.
This is one of the
Yet
latest.
everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Okay, my elf, chill out. That was actually one of the last expeditions, so they're pretty bleak. But to go back to the con thing, so what I've been thinking is that I only have enough, I'm sure, to money to go to one con, so I need to make a decision. And I'm deciding either to go to a more local con for gaming and stuff, and go Gustav, or there's one kind of like anime con coming up for VTubers, and I was thinking of going as a male version of Lumi, which is the streamer that I like. But for that, I'd need to shave. And I'd also need to I want to commission some art about like what a good version of her would look like, and use that as a reference. So yeah, kind of deciding what to do. If you're talking,
whichever of the two is more appealing to you, I'd say.
Well, they're both appealing.
That's where it should go.
Damn it.
Well, yeah, but still, like, imagine you are there for the entirety of at least one day, so that would be like 8 to 12 hours. In which environment would you be the most comfortable spending, like, around 10 hours straight?
That's a good question. Well, this kind of VTuber con that I'm interested, that's all the way in Birmingham, so I'd actually need to take a ferry over. So maybe that's the bigger commitment one.
The capital of getting stabbed and getting your shit rocked. Okay,
no, that's London. That's London.
Isn't Birmingham a lot more crime-ridden? Isn't it like the Irish version of Glasgow?
Well, Birmingham's not in Ireland; it's England, but it's famous for that. It's a meme of that one guy who's just like, "I live in fucking Birmingham. I hate it here. It's a fucking shithole." That guy. You've seen that video?
Oh man, I haven't heard that one in years, man. You just made my day off.
Just go angry Birmingham resident.
Not today.
Fuck me. No, I'm not ready for any of these bosses, it would seem.
A bit of violence, yes.
Wait, hang on. Let's see how much damage I can do now. Quite a bit. Ooh, quite a bit. But everything can one-shot me. Fuck. Well, he's nearly broken, though. Alright. Can I use an ability that breaks? No. Let me see. No. Fine, then, Sure, get back a lot of AP. Fuck!
I won't waste this.
I only just realized that the stripes on their swimsuits are brown.
Expedition's not
Or like
over.
an bronze kind of color. I thought they were black this whole time.
Ah, they're a deep burgundy.
Yeah.
Oh, you might be a red-green colored deficient, maybe.
No, I'm not colorblind.
Oh,
Are you sure? Because, like, that is actually, like, a very common thing. Because for this particular shade of burgundy, a lot of people who are red-green colorblind struggle with it. For a lot of them, it's either black. Some people identify, like, depending on the lighting, they either identify it as black or, like, deep purple.
Well, it only looked black and...
I'm disappointed.
I definitely am seeing the red now, or the burgundy now. But it only looked black and when surrounded by the black menus. But we're in the bright sunlight right now, so I can see it's a burgundy.
True, but maybe, like, you got, like, a little bit of red-green color deficiency.
Sure, use this.
Let's carve a path.
Get the AP up. Oh, I should have used my base attack, I forgot. Oh well.
Oh well.
Fuck! I had it. Okay. I can use... Oh wait, I can use this actually. Sword belay. Do a shit ton of damage.
Here. I'll do it.
There, we got it. Nice.
Hey, good job.
Yeah, do this. Get some damage on the board. Oh, what about this? High physical damage, 5 hits. Yeah, we'll try this one. That's not high. High my ass. But now I can do this. And this is high. Or high-ish. Not enough to use Stormcaller. Fine, just a basic hit. Damn it! We were close on that one though. If I could get further with the first team, then maybe I've got that one. So, one reason why I really want to go to these cons is to try and make friends. I've been like, I'll be honest, the paranoia has been kind of getting me to a bit. But, well, other people, I've heard the term brainworms people have used. And I guess that's what's happening to me. Where, I'm just going to like, places in my head that like, oh, everyone hates me kind of thing. Whenever like, I know it's not the case. But I'd like to make some new friends in real life.
Yeah, cons are pretty good for socializing.
Yeah, but like how
As long as you steer away from like an occasion, like 20% of the con goers that are like generally really fucking weird, but the rest are usually very chill.
Yeah, but how would you go about socializing in those events?
depends. If I see like a group of people, usually if there's like a tabletop section of the con, like there's people like prepping for a game, might ask. Like if I know the game, I might ask if I could join. If I'm interested in learning the game, might ask if if I could try this, if people could explain the rules. If just in the general lobby area, honestly, it depends on the vibe. Sometimes I might just go like on a completely random whim and just see, all right, this is a person that I think they look kind of interesting. Just trying to like visually at least kind of assume whether or not the person looks approachable. Like whether they look chill enough at the con and don't look like they don't want to be fucked with. And so I approach them, and if the conversation goes somewhere, cool, awesome, might exchange contacts. If the person wants to be left alone, okay, cool, find someone else to talk to.
Yeah, it's just difficult for me. Surely this. Oh, first of all, I should. And then... I love that. Nice, good. No, Sorbele.
This will hurt.
Good shit. But yeah, Showtime, this is what I was worried about. Just keep on, like, stuck and being hammering my head against, like, one boss. That's why I was, like, reluctant to record myself doing side content. Tremor. Well, he hasn't got any shields. Just, well, maybe AP on... Maya, sure. And then that.
You're outmatched.
And then, oh, maybe this? Oh, physical damage to all enemies, hits, applies mark, yeah. And that.
Just try it.
No! Fuck! Fuck. This combo is insane. Oh no, we still got her. She's still alive. And she can revive. Revive tent on Verso.
Reborn once more.
Ready to evade.
Nice, we got the good move. Probably this.
This will hurt.
Chroma is flowing.
Revive tents on her.
Blades sharp.
And then... It's not ideal, we don't have the ideal sense, but it's the best we can do. With the sword belly on this. Oh, have we got it? No. We need to survive this combo. Oh, we got it, yes! That's that boss done. Thank God.
Perfect.
So do you have any fun con experiences or stories or things like that? Hmm.
All right, so,
This kind.
fun in like a wholesome fun. Fun as in something necessarily funny, or fun as in something funny in a cringeworthy way. So which one are we starting with? Because
We'll,
I have
we'll
a
go for wholesome.
backlog.
We'll go for wholesome. Go to the tower near Monolith.
All right, so for wholesome, one of
Maybe
my
there.
first cons that I went to, one of like the first, like probably one of my first 5 con experiences. I befriended a very lovely fella who did like a homemade costume. He has sewn a costume of Kid Flash. He is mulatto, so he was like the new 52 Wally West. He even like did the buzz cut with like the he didn't go to the barber. This is one thing that shocked me. He managed to do the buzz cut with the lightning shape on the sides of his temple himself by just doing it next to a mirror, which is just
That's right.
mad. Dude, he can be a fucking barber. That's really good. So like I befriended him, we hung out at that con, and so we exchanged contacts, socials, and then a few months later we also go to a con, and he goes with a girl that he likes. They're friends, and so I'm essentially trying to wingman for him throughout the entire event, and. As it turned out later, I think they had a bit of a falling out, and the reason for that was because apparently she's been a little bit manipulative, a little bit toxic with him. But the only reason he figured that out is because while I was wingmanning him, a few red flags popped up, and then we discussed that. And so essentially, then I'm not going to go into a whole story because it's not my story to tell. But essentially, I managed to help a person out of a toxic relationship, and then next year or something, he got into like a very wholesome, long-lasting relationship. I haven't talked to him in years, and by God, I hope they're still together because they're such a cute couple.
Oh, very great. And a happy ending. Get these 2 up. The only con that I've ever been to was Comic-Con of 2019, and it was fine, but like I didn't really buy anything, and I didn't really make that many like new friends or whatever, so I felt a little bit of a waste, as particularly how long the journey was. So I want to.
Oh, true. The bigger conventions, at least in my experience, tend to be more of a letdown because like everything's like so hyper commercialized. There's like big like store tents and everything everywhere, but for the actual experience, like there's very little interaction with other people. There's very little wholesomeness to it, and it just all feels like too mercantile is the best way to put it. But the smaller cons, either for smaller fandoms or just more local conventions, they tend to be a lot more enjoyable in my experience. Like with one of my exes, I went to like specifically Steven Universe themed convention, and it turned out to be more of a like general like animation and cartoon themed convention, and the people that were there, the fandom that was there, were all incredibly welcoming, wholesome, and while it was only like a few hundred people instead of a few thousand for what I've come to experience with bigger cons, I've practically got to like like, not know everyone personally, but I have pretty much managed to remember most of the people's faces. By the end of the convention, I got to talk to most of them, which was really fun.
That's great. And I'm getting my ass handed by like regular mooks.
Watch out, Mal.
Nah.
Brace yourselves.
Careful now.
My dodge game is not on point. Oh, fuck.
I won't lose again.
Let's carve a path.
You do also need to account for the fact that your inputs are likely delayed because you're streaming the game. Like, even if it's
Maybe.
not by a massive bit, it's still there's still most likely a few millisecond delay, which can throw your muscle memory off if you've been like grinding the game off stream.
Then I also think I may have busted my R1 button on my controller a little bit
Oh shit!
because I've been slamming it so hard playing this fucking
is
game.
it the button that's used for parries?
For parries, yeah.
Oh.
So what do I want to use? I want to take. I fucking hate you. Get you away. First. And I guess we gotta revive my L.
You can do better.
Ah,
That's better.
nice. Oh, good damage.
Forward.
Lune. Okay, Typhoon on these motherfuckers. I need to get more AP up on her.
Nice.
Nice. Good shit. Right, he's done.
Please survive.
Starting to get the hang of it.
Parry it. Blades sharpened.
Getting my mojo back. Nice sword ballet on him. Could be good. Even if it's not the right stance.
That's better.
Wasn't even facing the direction he was supposed to be. Have we got it? Yes. Okay, that's that. Done. Good shit. Trial complete.
Nice.
Now, did that unlock anything? Like, can that... No. Alright, I think we need to gather more paintings for this area. Unless... choose a trial. Oh no, I can go into trial too. Let's see. 32 TG. What's that mean?
Your turn to shine. I'd love a dance.
Oh, I do like fighting this enemy though. Whoops.
Oh, 32 to go. Sean
All right.
meant.
32 to go. Okay. Damn it! Forgot. It was a gradient attack. Nah, we'll come back to that. I still need to be more powerful. Although I did win that fight, and got a little bit more powerful. But they are not holding back. Like, you need to be the paragod from here on. In this game, it seems. Very little room to make mistakes. But this area looks fucking awesome. And I'm assuming I need to go around and collect those paintings in, like, the Painted Worlds. To progress in that area. Yeah, that's something to do, like, off-stream, I think. No, that area is for DLC. Really? I didn't even know this game had DLC already.
And neither did I. That's awesome. Oh, or is it maybe that it's
day
been
one
announced
patch,
that it
maybe.
will have, or has it already dropped?
I don't know.
Oh, it's not complete, so there will be
It's
DLC.
not complete.
Oh, okay.
Tight.
What's this? I've forgotten. Crushing Cavern, I've been there.
Through the sky.
Have I been here? Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Go.
But where was the Painted Worlds? That's the Meadows, isn't it? Yeah.
Go.
Right, what are you? You look cool. Flying Casino. Not complete. What, this area isn't? So there's just chunks of this game that they just didn't finish, I guess. They ran out of time or something. And we just gotta wait.
Is that a casino?
Where? Oh, right there. What, humans? Up here? What? What is this place? This is the whole world. What do you mean by the whole world? I ended up here after the fracture and couldn't get back down, so it's my whole world. Do you want help getting back down? Nah, I'm good. Who'd watch over things if I left? Nah? See, this place is a living piece of history. Used to be the place to be, you know? Play some games, drink some drinks, gamble a bit, and all that fun. And all that fun stuff. Now, it's like, well, you know, anyway. Just don't talk to the dimwit over there. Who's that? Such a downer. Stuck in the past. Talk to him, and he'll drown you in nostalgia. Sounds like every YouTuber ever.
Sounds like he remembers stuff, so we don't have to.
Yeah. Well, he's not a downer. He's probably one of the more
True,
optimistic
good
YouTubers.
point, actually. Good point, actually. Good point.
Well, the few people I can think of who's quite optimistic about things. Nice.
Good stuff.
Okay, if this is blocked off, I'm guessing this really is like, we have not finished this part of the game yet, come back later. You see nobody inside, do you call out? Yeah. No response, try again. Still no answer, try again. Could you please cease your infernal shouting? Oh, hello. I have no interest in conversing with uncultured humans, leave. Alright, that's
Oh my
it.
god, it's Linkar!
I have no interest in... Could you please cease your infernal shouting? Why are you not answering? I have no interest in conversing with uncultured humans. Please leave. Alright. I guess it is just DLC. That's yet to be made.
Yeah, okay, I like the fact that they didn't just leave an area that like exists but you can't enter, but they added an in-lore reason why you can't go there. It's not like this house just exists there and you know there something should be there. No, you have a character telling you, no, you just get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, game's not finished yet. Well, I say it's not finished. It's hard to complain whenever this game's pretty packed with content. I've got, what, nearly 50 hours on it now? Still haven't finished it.
Exactly. At this point, you can consider this like not an unfinished portion, but a portion that was left to be continued, like
Yeah.
how do a pre-founded DLC basis. So that's kind of cool.
Actually, like, the secret of the industry is that that's most DLCs. Like, most DLCs nowadays in video games is just cut content that they just didn't have enough time or money to finish, so they're selling it.
Yeah, that's what makes it so different from other games. Because with most games, DLCs just finish the game that that otherwise would have been like the portions of the game that otherwise would have been just parts of the main game. Here, this does feel more like a pre-planned bonus pack, a pre-packed edition that doesn't necessarily detract from the main product. The lack of which doesn't detract from the main product.
What are you? You look cool. And you one-shot me, of course. Find me an enemy that does not one-shot me now. To be fair, I also do a whole bunch of damage whenever I can get a hit in.
Mate, there you were saying you were over level. I say this is a fair bit more challenging than we expected.
Yeah. Well, I increased the difficulty. Oh.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah. Gonna have to come back to these guys.
Let me flow.
Having those shields, yeah. I ain't got a chance. Okay then. Where else are we gonna go? I think like the one mini boss that I might have like a chance at is like, or I say mini boss, world boss that I might have a chance at is this cave guy, is this face guy in front of a cave. And we're slowly making our way up to him. I do also want to check out Sprong and that giant worm. I don't think I'll beat them, but like, stick my head in. See what they're up to. Remind me, what's this? Again. Stone Wheeling Cavern Cave. Have I talked to you? Yeah.
On tight.
Sure, Sprong, what are you up to? Let's have a chat. Let's 9/11 right into you. Wait, can I hit his head while flying? Yeah, I can!
Oh no, they hit the second Titan.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Did it a little early.
Oh, well.
For the record, Shotan showed me a screenshot of his playthrough with Sprung. And he was here for half an hour. The whole fight was half an hour. The successful fight was half an hour.
Fucking hell. So like, not all the attempts combined, but like a single
Just a
successful
single,
take.
yeah. Because his health is
Fucking hell.
ridiculous. Although I dig this music.
Cut through the flames.
Yeah, like, look at his health. It did 4,000 damage and it didn't even move. He's a Jormungandr from God of War Rag was a boss fight. Have you ever seen that meme where Kratos throws the axe at Jormungandr and
Yeah, it turns around. Someone like edited the health
health bar.
Oh man, that'd be
off the screen?
that would have been honestly really fucking funny if they did that and then have had him like, you know, spit at you to insta kill you.
Carry it! Not giving up.
I mean, I feel bad now. Sprung looks so innocent, an innocent little faceless scrimblow.
Look how little his health has moved. Even though I've been doing big dick damage. Yeah, this is like the endurance boss.
Nice.
On me. Ready to attack. Take cover.
Just want to see how far I could get.
A storm is coming. Let's keep going.
Stormcaller on him.
Through there. Careful.
Ready to go.
There we go. Like, there we go, that's the how far I got. Look how little
Don't get to die.
his health went.
A storm is coming.
Can I shoot that? Does that do anything? No. Well, we're boned. There we go.
You saw the health bar go down, sire. It bleeds.
It's
you
possible.
Can kill it.
It's possible if I do it, and I have several hours to kill.
Dude, yes. I imagine like this would turn into like a 5 to 7 hour stream on this guy alone if you proceed.
I'm sure
But,
people
you know,
have done it.
Could be worth it. Could be worth it if you got the patience for it.
Well, does my people watching have the patience for it? Or let's check out this guy. He looks awesome. The giant worm. Absorbs all AP.
Foolish move.
Didn't even have a chance. Fuck my life.
I accidentally misread its name as Stephanie, and I just read Stephanie smashes her head 2 times.
And then they'll just throw in a jump attack just to show the middle finger at you. Right, do I even get a move? No, he just gets to attack 4 times. Okay. So where am I supposed to go to like grind and get more powerful? I wonder.
Okay, now like the Sky Serpent one kind of seems like a dick boss fight. The Sprung one, like you get to counter, you get to attack. This one just kind of feels, I don't know.
Well, you get a counter and attack
Cruel.
with this one as well.
True, but like you gotta counter like 4 or 6 attacks in a row. That's the very cruel part to me.
Okay, this is the world boss I think I can kill, and what's good is that there's a checkpoint immediately behind him, so like I don't have to keep on running a great deal before I could fight him again. I could just keep on fighting him over and over until I win. So, we'll do that. We'll fight this guy. And I'm actually going to commit to this fight rather than just getting my ass kicked and running away. Like a bitch. Smack him in the ass. Oh.
Look out.
I'd love a dance.
Oh my god, I just saw his design.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
The designs in this game are wild.
Oh man, I love it.
Oh, that's not a lot of
Oh, and
damage.
his name is literally Gross Titty. Gross Titty. I'm so mature about this, but I love it.
Oh my god, that was like 6 attacks. And I'm just noticing, okay, his health bar isn't really going down either.
On me. Ready to go. Nice. Ready to go. That's better.
Oh my god, can I make a move, please? Nope.
Ready to go. Nice. Nice.
The elements dance.
Okay, never mind. I don't think I can kill this guy.
Ready to evade.
Okay, so the thing with this guy, Jikerzo... Oh my god. That was like 12 attacks. And he's not done. Okay, so the thing with this guy is that he literally only has 1 attack. It's just a hit. That's all he can do. So, and he'll just do it repeatedly over and over again. So if you can parry them all, then you basically get to non-stop use your most powerful attacks as a response. But you do need to, like, get the rhythm down. This boss is basically a rhythm game. Let me try again.
I'd love a dance. Oh, really? From the bitter dregs.
Deluxe smells today.
There we go.
Look out.
Fuck me.
Ready?
Here's your card.
The bitter dregs.
Whoops.
Eyes up, Nuka.
Alright. Yeah, I don't have a chance. But I will explore that cave behind him. Because I don't think I have. So yeah, I don't think I could kill any of the world bosses. For now. It's parry trainer, yeah. Okay, so even Showtime is saying this is the boss that you go to practice parrying.
You saw them bleed. They can die.
Barely. Your
It will take
Palpatine
a lot of
yeah.
fucking time, though.
Your Palpatine impression's getting pretty good.
Oh, thanks. I'm not even doing a Palpatine. I could,
Was that not Palpatine?
I could train that octave. I could train that octave to do a Palpatine impression. That's actually a good idea. I was trying to imagine a voice that best suits that, like, skeleton meme who's whispering to the dude.
Oh, Death talking to the soldier, painting.
Yeah.
Or no, the violinist. I was this close to believing that we'd never have clients. Our location is terrible. A shop? We should have many more clients. We are, after all, the most talented people in the field. We take great pride in our craft, but I believe demonstration is in order. What do you say? Why not? What exactly is your field? Our field, you ask? Weapons. Oh.
Oh, what? Did they get offended by the question?
I guess.
Oh, damn.
Oh, but I can kill them. I can absolutely kill them. Wait, hang on. I can get away with even just doing this. And then this on him. Yeah, I can win this fight. I should have shot him first. Yeah. Fine, just hit you. Damn it.
A bit of violence, yes. Try again.
Try to psych me out with a bunch of particle effects, but it won't work. Now, to all enemies, consumes all foretell for increased damage. Yeah. Take a bit of that. That's pretty good. And we'll hit you with this. Nice. And he's broken, good. Good, we got him.
Hey, good shit.
Finally a W. Ha ha ha. It's been a long time since me and my buds stretched out. And our weapons, oh, let me tell you, they felt great. Hey, no hard feelings. Now we've got a glimpse of the part of our weapons hold. They're so powerful, they're easy to swing. Ooh, they're beautiful to boot. And since I'm in a happy mood, there is a discount on everything. So, what do you say? Interested? Yeah, sure. What do you got? Okay. Okay, these are upgrades for what we already have.
I think you might have accidentally pressed trade.
Yeah, I did. I meant to.
Oh, okay, copy that.
Nothing really that sticks out to me. What have you got, man? Oh, he's got his own stuff. Ooh, I could get Stormcaller early, increase lightning damage with it. That's kind of good, actually. I might get that one. Ooh, that's not bad. Consuming Foretell applies 2 burn on the target. Per sun charge, 100% increased burn damage in Twilight set. Nah, I like this one though. Get that. This is Expedition in 65 that did this. Right, I might swap out weapons for CL. Whoops. CL. What was the one I had? Stun skill will always apply 10 per tail, but not, all damage taken is doubled. Base attack gives 10 min on charge. Nah. During Twilight, every time you foretell, also applies effects on a random enemy. Applied 1 burn every foretell applied with this skill. That's not bad. And what was this? Applies slow to random enemies. I haven't really used that much, actually. But this could be useful. Especially if we upgrade it. Well, starting battle with a fire stain. That ain't that great. Nah, we'll hold off. That's fine. Okay. I'm trying to think where else could we go. We could explore those new areas. But let's see what else is here.
Flashing through the sky.
What's this? Sky Island danger. Okay, we're not ready for that. Oh, we could try and kill this thing. And his buds. Alright, let's try and take you out first. Nice. Oh, she's very low. Sure, I'm not. Ah. It's hard to protect the attacks on this thing, because it's got weird anatomy. Whoops. Hang on. There we go. Deals high physical damage on all enemies, and hits increased damage with this. Good. He's broken.
Why, yes, I'd love to dance.
Oh, she got downed by a burn. Fuck me. This isn't gonna get rid of any shields, but it might kill you. Yeah, it will. Good. And now I could just shoot you. There we go, we got it. Nice. Oh yeah, you looked badass. Which means I'm not ready to fight you. Okay, we've been there.
Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky.
Oh, we haven't killed you yet. But I came close last time I fought this thing. Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage compared to everything else we've seen today.
Take your shot.
And Versa will be very good at this, but let's try and get as much damage as we can on the board. Damn. Blight. Blight is a status effect that reduces the max health of the character. It is possible to be affected by multiple instances of Blight. Each instance reduces max HP by 10%. That is quite powerful. Still, we're gonna hit you with that. And this.
That's more like it.
Do anything?
Here's your card.
Maybe this, yeah. No, nothing really. I just gotta keep on shooting it. I gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of flying enemies in this game. They're just kind of boring to fight.
That's more like it.
There we go. Even if I don't survive, this will bust out the dream team. Damn. Alright, he's screwed now.
Ready to evade.
Yeah, that's worthless. Alright. Versa can just do that. And then do it all over again. There we go. GG. That's that one done. Another expedition note.
Expedition 43. Sabine. That damn snake destroyed all our submarines.
Oh,
in
they
a
found the
matter of
snake.
minutes. And now we're stuck with no equipment, no food, no water, nothing. No way to get off this island, and no way to kill that bloody serpent. Putain. The painters must be laughing. diverting the resources of the entire engineering and defense divisions to construct those subs. And mad, all the people who trusted our vision and volunteered their lives. If we die stranded on this tiny island after everything we went through to get here, my ghost will haunt her blasted monolith and this island and that stupid snake for all time. Merde!
Oh, I'm sorry to say, I never saw your ghost, Sabine. What if you can actually find our ghost at some point? Or maybe we already have. Where to next? What's in here?
Flashing through the sky.
Oh, it's not very textured, so I'm not supposed to be here, I don't think. Another world boss, just filled. This game's full of world bosses. It's world bosses up the ass.
Sky.
There's another one. Wait, is it? Yeah, you can't get here normally.
Tight.
What's this area? And this night, sanctuary, danger, okay.
Flashing through the sky.
This is where you get Monoko's swimsuit, I think. I think we've done this one.
Flashing through the sky.
Have we been here as well? It's on this
Here
cliffs,
we go.
danger.
Hang on tight.
What's here?
Hang on tight.
Have I talked to you? Good trade. No, I haven't. Right, new haircuts for Lene and CL. Let's try these out. Half ponytail. I need to turn it around to be able to see better. And Rebellion for CL. That just looks like Lune. She got the wolf cut. Alright. What's this one? Nothing? Just a bit of rubble? No, no, no. There's an area here. The chosen path, danger. Sacred river, danger.
Hang on tight.
That's where you get Monoko's swimsuit. Okay, you, Showtime, you ordered me to go to the tower next to the monolith. Is that this? Also, when do I get to go underwater? I'm guessing, is this where the last swimsuit is? Is this the last beach game? The Reacher.
We shouldn't go there.
Why?
We shouldn't go there.
What?
We shouldn't go there.
Right, this is
It's not letting you in.
the one of the characters was sort of like, no, we're not going in here.
We shouldn't go there.
That's strange.
Yeah. Is that what you wanted me to see? Showtime? I guess it's like story reason. But I'm surprised the other party members aren't like questioning it. We gotta go down. Wow, I didn't realize how high you could go.
Go.
Alright. I could go here. Let me, that is quite high.
Can you carpet bomb your party out of this guy?
No. No, not Skyward Sword, like, or sorry, not Skyward Sword, not Breath of the Wild, like, where you can skydive. Although that would be fun.
Gotcha, gotcha.
But, I feel like there was some kind of show thing I wanted to talk to you about. Let me check my notes real quick. I had subject matters to talk about. Oh shit. Oh, someone sent me a DM. Anyway, let me check my material. Oh yeah, so something I wanted to run by you. I saw some people arguing online lately about why is writing nowadays so bad, particularly in like bits of media, and like the example that they gave was why is it that the like university educated writer in like Hollywood right now can't write anything as like profound as some Union soldier, some redneck Union soldier in the Civil War in a letter to his mum, you know. This is sort of like, who's supposed to be like a country bumpkin with no education whatsoever, yet can write way better than people can today. And someone brought up the fact of writers back in the day used to read books and watch plays and look at like classical literature, whereas writers, media writers today watch other media. And he came up with this term that I thought was very interesting called media inbreeding, where if you have an artist who consumes too much of the media that they are an artist in, that will actually negatively affect their arts because they've got nothing to draw from other than something already existing in that medium.
Also, nothing to challenge the way they view the medium, so they have fewer reason and inspiration to experiment with it.
Yeah. But I was struck by the term media inbreeding. I was just sort of like, huh. That's kind of interesting.
It actually sounds incredibly applicable and perfectly summarizing the issues with it.
Yeah. Like, someone brought up an example of, like, animators, where, like, back in the day, whenever animators made something like The Lion King, they watched Hamlet. Now, because they were doing an adaptation of Hamlet. Now, animators, watch The Lion King instead of Hamlet, you know, instead of the classics, instead of the originator. And so they're not drawing from like that initial fountain of wisdom, they're drawing from an offshoot of that fountain of wisdom. And not to say that Lion King is bad, but it is a lesser version. Like, there is a reason why Shakespeare is considered the greatest playwright ever.
And even just in other instances, like excluding Lion King, like a lot of current both creators and writers and just people that are a part of the creative process for stuff like Hollywood or like big productions, they essentially consume a regurgitated version of something that's already been regurgitated instead of going far back, either farther back or drawing from something completely new. They are both at the same time either afraid, unwilling, or not bothered to do proper research in the history of the media they're working with, and at the same time too comfortable or too scared to go outside of that medium to draw inspiration from something completely different.
Yeah, and I think it ties into something that I talked about in the past a while back, and that was the death of the, I'll say, cool guy director, and the rise of the geek or nerd director.
Of the nerd director?
Yeah.
I remember you brought that up.
Where, like, back in the day in Hollywood, or like any artist, whether it be an author, a playwright, whatever, a draftsman, those mediums were dominated by like alcohol, like drug addicts, closeted gays, that led like double lives, war veterans and things like that. And now they're just all filled with nerds. They're all filled with, like, they're not filled with unique people with unique stories anymore. They're just filled with media fans now. They're filled with geeks. They're filled with nerds. And I think, like, I mainly blame Steven Spielberg for this. I think, like, he's where it all started. The rise of the geek director.
Like, the way I view it, and the way at least I've researched it, my issue is less with the fact that it's people who are already fans of the medium exploring this medium and maybe not bringing and maybe that's the reason they're not bringing that much new into it. My problem is that a lot of the higher end creators, not that they're nerds, but the fact that they come from a very comfortable position, the fact that the issue is not that they're nerds, the issue is that they've never been a struggling, starving artist. The issue is that they have a safety net, they have this safety cushion. It's a very good example of this would be for the writers from the comic book industry, a very recent example. J.J. Abrams' son got to write a Spider-Man comic, an alternate universe continuity that lasted a few issues. And that is the most obnoxiously boring and insufferable read that I had to go through in a long time. It is a person with nothing to tell, nothing to creatively express, nothing to tackle, nothing to challenge. It is just a person that came from a place of nepotism and comfort that was just giving this, like, oh, do you want to do something cool there? Do it. Not because JJ's son wanted to tell the story, not because he had something interesting to tell or deliver via the story. No, but just because he was already set up to be an heir to a creative person, and even then, I fucking hate JJ's works.
Yeah,
I
I'm not a big
haven't seen
JJ
a
fan
single
either.
project where he has creative control. I have seen good stuff that he's produced, but keyword produced. But stuff that he's directed or written pisses me the fuck off.
Look, sorry to interrupt, but this is just a random side area in this game. Look at what I'm looking at right now.
It's hard to comprehend. Everything is bright. There's giant lights, sand, tornadoes.
This would be the final boss area.
Is this an unfinished area?
No, I don't know this, but whatever it is, I just stumbled into this, and this would be like the final boss arena for any other game.
Yeah, it is very mind-bogglingly weird in both a cool way, but at the same time confusing way, because I'm not sure. Will there be something added more to it, or is this like a long passageway to like an even more weirdly, liminally fucked up kind of area?
Let's explore. Let's find out. Let's see. Oh, it's a painting.
Oh, I guess it makes sense that it looks so barren because like this area is called the canvas. Okay, all right. I see what they're going for. Makes sense.
A canvas a canvas portrait of the Sered family. Oh, by the way, the main villain of this game is voiced by Kino from Star Wars Andor.
Oh, Andy Serkis?
Andy Serkis with his giant fucking eyeballs, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Caesar, Gollum, King Bohan from Heavenly Sword. Do you wish to remove the portrait? Sure. Remove the portrait of the family. The frame hangs empty. Okay. Really? That's it? All of this! All of this just for an area where you collect an item. This game's insane.
Honestly, I expected this entire like realm to start crumbling to dust the moment you took out the portrait. I thought, oh, it's probably like the Temple of the Golden Idol from the Raiders of the Lost Ark sort of thing, where like you remove it and everything just goes to shit because it was a booby trap.
But that's insane with this game, where like they'll have such an ornate, art-directed, unique area just to collect an item.
Taking to the sky.
This game is crazy.
So as I was saying, my biggest issue with the current creatives is that they come from a place of very comfortable, safe nepotism, where they are insured to not fail, and they have never experienced the life of a starving artist. Because then I go on places like Instagram or like any other social medias where I'm like following independent artists, fan artists, etc. And like those are nerds and fans of the medium, either making fan fiction or something completely their own that pays tribute to the things they love. And it is, like, a lot of it is creatively fantastic, phenomenal, in many ways challenging the medium. So I don't think the nerds and the fans of the medium getting to play around with it was ever the issue. It's the person's background and like every creative person, like to be a great artist, you need to do like the equivalent to like Batman traveling the world and living amongst the poor and like doing like the fucking Tibetan monk training and all that shit.
You need to do something interesting
to become Batman.
You need to become do something interesting. You need to become an interesting person, because no one wants to hear a story from a boring person.
You need interesting lived experience, or interact with other people, or learn from other people with those lived experiences. But you cannot just go at it like throw a bunch of money or status without having anything to tell. You first and foremost, there needs to be something interesting about you as a creative, because you can't. It's like AI. It's like AI. AI can't create something new, and a person who's just creating because they're coming at it from a place of nepotism, who haven't had any interesting personal experiences or haven't gotten to culture themselves, to learn of the history and the significance of the art form. They are much like an AI platform regurgitating the medium instead of adding to it.
So I disagree. Where like I'm more lean to the problem be like the nerd thing rather than it be a nepotism thing. Because, like, I am actually a bit softer on nepotism than I think most people are. Probably because, like, I am a nepo baby. Like, let's be frank here. But I do think that is a case of, like, you need to live an interesting life and have interesting experiences. But, like, I saw what kind of softened me on it was, I saw this TikTok recently. It was actually a guy criticizing nepo babies, and he brought up a whole bunch of actors who were nepo babies. So like, but like what he ended up having the opposite effect. I was just like, well, wait a minute, I actually love all these actors. Like he brought up Nicolas Cage, Robert Downey Jr., and others like that. I was just like, well, I actually like these guys, and I think they've like earned, despite their like who they're related to, they've made their own like Morgan history, like the Skarsgård family as well. They included, and so I guess to bring it back to me, I'm trying to do what you suggested earlier, where like I've switched to part-time, And I'm going to spend that time doing more streaming and doing more content, but I'm also going to spend it going out and doing more interesting things, because I have thought about this of like, I need to actually go out and do interesting things to have things to talk about on stream. So like, you know, so like one feeds into the other. Whereas like, I don't think it could come up from a starving artist, because like I have found bad starving artists. Like, to go back to the actors example, I'm gonna be frank, I don't like Jason Statham, but no one could deny that Jason Statham has lived a hard life, but I don't really like him as an actor. He just plays the same character over and over again.
Yeah, he has no range. Like with Jason, I haven't delved too deeply into it. When it comes to actors, it's also for me, unless I do like an ungodly amount of research, just off the bat, it's a bit of a tricky question sometimes. Does the actor not have range, or are they being typecast? Because if they're being typecast, like the reason that Jim Carrey stopped acting for a while, because for a very large portion of his life, he's been hurt by the fact that he's being typecast in the same types of roles, and it didn't allow him to express himself the way he wanted to. So that's why I don't usually come at the actors. Like, I don't have disdain for the actors when they play the same character too much. If the way they portray that archetype is, well, they are a good artist and good actor in and of themselves. And the question of nepotism, like my biggest issue when I call out nepotism is not the fact that like nepotism is a thing or is prevalent. Like, yeah, my issue is that it's sometimes too prevalent. But I do not criticize nepotism. Period. I criticize nepotism when it's when the creative in question, like JJ and his son, do nothing with it. Because Cage, Robert Downey Jr., the people you brought up, they have creatively expressed themselves. They have proven themselves in what they do. And that is the instance where I will not criticize them for being nepo babies. In fact, Nicolas Cage, the reason he changed his last name is to attempt to avoid the issue of being a nepo baby, because he is from the Coppola family.
Yeah. Yeah, his uncle is Francis Ford Coppola, director for Godfather and Apocalypse Now. And like,
as long as like the creative person. Oh, go ahead.
Do you know he was married briefly to Michael Jackson's daughter?
That one I didn't know. I just know that one of his ex-wives, either he had just one ex-wife. I know that his ex-wife sold off his lifelong comic book collection.
Aw, that's sad.
Was that her?
No, they were only related for a year. And I watched one interview of Nick Cage talking about it, and then he said, "No, we're still great friends." So
that's wholesome. That's
it seemed to end amicably.
That's good to hear.
Right, I don't think... I'm gonna be frank, and like, this kind of ties into what I was saying earlier. I'm not sure how entertaining I can be, unless, like, I go out and, like, do more interesting things, and I'm starting to realize that I've found that I have a lack of things to talk about lately, and struggling to kind of carry the stream, so I think I might end it soon, and do all this like side stuff off screen, and like my next stream for Clair Obscur will be the final boss probably, because I think even Showtime has tuned out, even though he asked for this. But I'll explore this stuff in my own time. But in the meantime, I'll actually end off, because I did have one thing on my notes that I want to talk about, aside from the media inbreeding thing. Have you ever heard of the Loathsome Character Wiki?
Loathsome Character? Is it like sort of like the villain wiki, where it's like a wiki for a particular type of character?
Not a villain. It is the wiki for characters that are hated by fandoms.
Yeah, That's kind of what I meant. Like, it's like a villain wiki. Like, we have a villain wiki for like a particular type of character. But no, I've never heard of like a loathsome character wiki.
It's hilarious because it is literally just an entire Wikipedia of people seething about characters that they hate. Let me turn all the light on real quick.
Like the Oblivion fanboy and characters like that, right?
There we go. I'm on full screen, by the way, so now you can see if I'm wearing makeup or not a bit better. Because like this is the main reason why I wanted to wear makeup, is because this lighting is really bad for my skin. It makes me look awful. But here, let me look it up here. Loathsome character wiki. What the? Why can't I hear you?
All right, let's see what we're working with.
It was just a very fun read because you can just go in and hit a random article. Loathsome character wiki. So switch to display. Yeah, here it is. Navigation, random page. Take me to a random page. Here we got Zavok from Sonic the Hedgehog. Is it real? I don't know, can we do better? What's it? I'm looking for like a funny one.
Oh yeah, the entire Deadly Six is like highly loathed in the Sonic community.
Akira Komiga. I don't dismiss. Can I get rid of this? Yeah. No, more random ones. Sora's parents from Lego Ninjago. Patty the Pelican. Just like random characters that people just fucking hate for no reason. Or, well, they'll list the reasons. Douchey from, what is this? Seth Rogen's R-rated CGI film, Sausage Party, okay. Mr. Poe and Yugi. Let's see. I actually know this one. Melly Burtonberger from Kid vs. Cat. I used to watch this cartoon as a kid. It's pretty bad.
Oh, dude. I remember it appearing on TV when I was younger.
Okay. But the way that they write this is always funny. Like, Melly appears to... because they're always so vindictive in the way they write the articles. Melly appears to love and is always defending cats, no matter what he does. She loves to play dress up and tea parties with him, and she spoils him on a regular basis. She annoys Coop, who I think is the boy, but she does not seem to appreciate when he hangs out with her, ready or forced. Readily or forced. But it's usually the trivia section that's the best. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they make a little... So they list off, like... So for every article, they list off why... Like, her good qualities and her redeeming... Their good qualities and their redeeming qualities. And they always give, like, the bad qualities, like, a fun nickname. Like, why she internally should be punished.
Why she intentionally should be punished, okay.
Intentionally should be punished. Like, she is an egotist, spoiled, whiny, rude, annoying, unlikable, one-dimensional, bratty jerk who throws fits whenever she doesn't get her way, and stands out from being an insufferable creator's pet. Oh yeah! And they actually have their own terminology for this wiki. Oh, this is one of my favorite things, where like sometimes a character is so unanimously hated that the term that they come up with gets its own article. So, creator's pet. A creator's pet is a character that is hated by the fan base of a particular work, but ends up taking up a lot more than needed on screen time. The criteria of being a creator's pet is the character must be hated by critics and fans. Exceptions exist. Loved way too much by the production team, shoehorned and inserted into lots of scenes. The other characters consistently praise them, even when they don't deserve it, making them egotistic. egocentric. So yeah, they have their own like terminology articles as well. Who they're even like I can randomly pick on. So yeah, they've got one for self-inserts. Self-inserts are characters who are fictionalized versions of the particular author. Although I think most people seem to like Mordecai in regular show, even if he is a self-insert.
True, true. Like I think people just dislike the idea of self inserts like more often than not, because more often than not it's like the person, because like self inserts can be done well. It can be used for a person to reflect upon themselves. But when a self-insert is used to be, oh, it's me, but cooler and with no issues. Like when you remove the element of like self-satire and self-awareness, that's when the self-insert just becomes this fanficky, oh, it's me, but with every single positive quality, or at least something I want to be a positive quality under the sun.
Yeah, you're right. And I love how I'm just hitting the random page section over and over again, and it just takes me to so like out there characters that you know like only 2 people out there even care about these characters, but those 2 people came on here and just like fucking hate this person in particular. It's so fun to read through these.
Oh, it's amazing.
Rosalina from here's an interesting one. Rosalina from Super Mario. Let's read this one. What's the beef of Rosalina?
Yeah, people hate Rosalina. Maybe it's like because there's a pixel art. Maybe it's like a specific version of Rosalina.
Well, let's find out.
People love Rosalina from the Galaxy game.
Rosalina is one of the main characters of the Super Mario franchise. She is known to make her first appearance in Super Mario Galaxy, where she guided Mario to collect the Power Stars and liberate the universe from Bowser and save Princess Peach. Sadly, like almost all of the characters in the Koopa Kids, she was badly derailed. What's the Koopa Kids? Is that I know Bowser's Children, the Koopa Kids, but is the Koopa Kids, is that a show? Or it's a YouTube series. It's a YouTube series.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, we gotta dive into this.
So it's not a game version of Rosaline. It's a YouTube fan series version of her.
It's not even an official piece of media.
Holy shit! Now this is obscure as fuck.
This is so niche. I live for this shit. I love it when people have so specific niche interests.
Being this fucking petty to create a whole ass article on a wiki for a character, a version of the character from a niche fan series. Holy fuck.
Sadly, all right, let's read on. Sadly, like almost all the characters in the Koopa Kids, she was badly derailed. Oh, they've got an article for derailed. What's this? Character derailment. Usually refers to when a character radically changes without proper character development. Okay. Derailed. Into a villain in the infamous episode Rosalina's Wrath. I gotta find out what this show is. The Koopa Kids. Why she's intentionally.
Okay. So I guess it's like every article has the why he, she, or they intentionally, and then they add something like
it's unique every time. I've seen
intentionally made them something.
No, it's unique every time. I've seen like joke ones for like Homer Simpson and like why he says dough or things like that. I know they make the headline like unique every time. But they stuck with like, I guess this is one of the default ones.
So like the prerequisite of this quality being intentional isn't in every article.
Yeah. Much like her SML counterpart. What's SML? SML Rose mid-season. Wait, this goes even deeper. Rose with Wilfred.
God, the puppet shows. Holy shit.
Wait,
what the fuck?
What is this? Wilfred, or simply Rose, and formerly known as Rosalina, is the main female character in Super Mario Logan series. She is Mario and Marvin. Who the fuck is Marvin? Marvin's wife and Jelly's adopted mother. Oh, this dude!
I guess Marvin is the way they call Mario, because like Rosaline became Rose, and Marvin is what they call Mario now. Okay.
I know this puppet. I've seen this character before. Okay. I think I understand now. So this puppet is from like a YouTube series. I remember watching it as like a kid, and I also remember I didn't like it too much. And I guess it must be kind of infamous because here he is in the Loathsome Character Wiki. So, this Koopa Kids show is a pixelated... So first of all, you got the initial show with the main character, Jeffy, but then you have a spin-off called Super Mario Logan series, which is the spin-off of Jeffy's show, but with Mario characters. And then we go further back, and it's another spin-off of that spin-off where it's a pixel art thing called the Koopa Kids. So this is a three-way spin-off of a niche YouTube series, and they are mad at one character in particular from that. This is insane.
But can we now call this media inbreeding?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is, kinda, because I remembered that show sucked. So, it all comes back.
Oh my goodness.
All right, what's another character? This is fun. Vernon Schiller from the Oz series. Another random page. Mickey Mouse, also known as the Manager, and Tim Collins in the titular main antagonist for the 2024 Canadian slasher comedy horror film The Mousetrap, which serves as a horror reimagining of Steamboat Willie. Oh, this is the horror movie that got made after Steamboat Willie became free license.
Yeah, off the bat of like them doing the same thing to Winnie the Pooh a few years prior.
Wolverine? Just Wolverine. James Harlett, also known as Wolverine, is a character appearing in books published by Marvel Comics.
Oh, it's the Ultimate Comics Wolverine. Yeah, people fucking hate him.
All right. He is an alternative version of the Wolverine that appears in Ultimate Marvel... No. This is the original. He is an alternative version.
No, this is the Ultimate Comics Wolverine.
Okay. Stories from separate character. Wolverine suffered from amnesia. Hang on. Yeah, see, it's unique every time. Fucking, there's a bot. Guards, kill that bot. Actually, I'll do it. I've got the chat on. I need to get a bot myself to, like, do this for me. Okay. So, yeah, look. Whenever they're bringing up his negative qualities, they say, why this bub sucks.
Nice.
What about his redeeming qualities? Oh, they're just redeeming qualities, and he only has 4 or 5. What's his bad qualities? Unlike his mainstream counterpart, he is far more unpleasant and thus flanderized. He went from an amoral person with standards to a more edgelord-like character and being far more ruthless and bad. He wanted to kill Charles Xavier by joining the X-Men as the Mole, even though he eventually got forgiven for doing so. Jean Grey refuses to do after Wolverine seduced her during the attempt. Has so much beef with Cyclops, while his mainstream counterpart may not like Cyclops that much, but here it's cranked up to 11. He has a thing for teenagers. Unlike mainstream Logan, this version of Wolverine isn't motivated at all. He could be considered a plot device. Even after he joined the X-Men, he got saved by Weapon X. Some readers compare Wolverine in this universe to the villain counterpart to the usual mainstream. How are we doing, Uncle Beastie? Hi, Derp. What we're doing. If I switch over, I was just showing Az this. Have you ever heard of the Loathsome Character Wiki? This is a Wikipedia article dedicated to people who have very particular hatred to particular characters that they made a whole wiki about it, and like regardless of how niche it might be, like it's a way for people to vent about how much they hate this one particular character in some kind of franchise, and it's hilarious just to watch articles of people seething. It's so much fun. Like, and it's so much fun to see like how niche they get with this. Like, we found articles of people loathing on, I hate this one particular character from the spin-off of this obscure YouTube video series. You know, it's so particular. And they have their own terminology. They have like, let me just show you real quick. Like, we found this person wrote an article about how much they hate this one particular version of Wolverine. And what's fun is that you can just click on a random page and see what we'll get. So right now, this character from the manga, The Erased, someone really hates her. I'm looking for funny ones. Skazuki, are you a One Piece fan? Formerly known as Akanui, is one of the two main antagonists for One Piece, alongside Blackbeard, also known as Marshall D. Teach. He is notable for... No, okay, well, we'll not dwell on that. I'm trying to find, like, a character that either I know... Just like a random black kid from random children's show. Jeremy is a one-time character in Darman. He only appears in the video Genius Kid Expelled from School. This is another YouTube series.
Dude, if there's like a character
your
from
radio
Darman,
voice.
there's probably like every single Darman character on this website.
You've got radio voice now, by the way. You must have hit something.
Oh yeah, I accidentally hit the H button on my sound tab.
Mint. Oh, don't tell Dell about this. Mint is the male contestant from the infamously critically panned object show called Object Terror. He's a breath mint. What else we got? Papa Nibbit. I don't know what this is from. Oh, we got that guy again. Sometimes they go back. Link from... Excuse me, princess. Link is the main protagonist in Legend of Zelda, but it's the talking one. What else we got? It's just like random... Oh yeah, and like whenever they're in the article, when they're writing about the positive and negative...
I love that on Link's one, it's why he should not have been excused by Princess.
yeah. They make puns about like... for the headline of like their negative qualities and positive qualities. And there's a comment section. Oh, I gotta read the comments when we find a good one. Hang on, let's see. Let's keep going. Earthworm Jim! Oh, all right. How much do you want to bet that a big reason why Earthworm Jim is on here is because of Doug Tannapel? I'm gonna take a wild guess here.
Because of whom?
Doug Tannapel. Is it Tannapel or Tannapel, however you say his name?
I have no idea who that is.
He's the creator of Earthworm Jim.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I've only seen the cartoon when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, they even like, okay, so for his negative qualities, it's not so groovy qualities, and for his positive qualities, it's groovy qualities.
Nice.
What else we got? I want to see, God, right? Derby's Derby, you're here. Imagine, what if like a VTuber is on here? Like a I wonder, maybe? Like, are public figures, like, are real people on here? I want to see. What if Cinder's on here? If you don't know, as Cinder is a now infamous VTuber. Hang on, I'm going to actually see that Cinder. No. Wait, hang on. Do they do real people? Or is it just fictional characters? Hang on. Let's go to the main page. Yeah. The Loathsome Character Wiki is a wiki that is dedicated to characters who are considered loathsome due to various reasons, such as being annoying, acting much younger than they actually are, being bland, boring, and more. It has it has been hosting 1,176 articles, counting since its creation in June 2018. The Lost Character Wiki encourages users to create and edit pages, so we can all work together to create a database of infamous fictional characters. And just from the front page here, so we got Scrappy. All right, I can understand that. That puppet YouTuber I was talking about earlier, is that Ariana Grande? We got Bubsy. We got Blue from Foster's, Fanboy and Shum Shum, the troll in Central Park. Ned Flanders. Who's this? Jar Jar. Will Smith Fish from Shark Tales. SpongeBob. SpongeBob hated?
They got fucking Goku.
No, surely not. Where's Goku? Oh yeah, there he is. Why Goku? I need to look at this. Why Goku? I thought everyone loves Goku. Let me see. Goku. Son Goku. Goku's son. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Son Goku. Oh, this is a movie version? Son Goku, born Kakarot, is the main character of Dragon Ball Z. Goku is a Saiyan, originally bad qualities that aren't worthy of a Super Saiyan. He is split into two versions of himself in the anime and the manga, and both of them have their fair share of faults. Anime Toy Goku is not only dumber... Okay, they just find him annoying. Alright, so they got, like, annoying main characters. By the way, let me turn on, like, a BGM real quick. Have something on the go. But I'm enjoying this. Display capture. Dante. Oh, I know this one's hated because it replaced old Dante. What else? Oh, I've heard this is an infamous one. Buck Ace Cluck from Chicken Little. So sorting by gender, there's no female VTubers. However, there are a lot of TV show characters. There's one for Meg Griffin. Yeah. I actually think, if I remember right, Meg Griffin has her own terminology. A random page. The Lost World of Jurassic Park. Kate Sanders. Paulina Sanchez. That's the Latina from Galactus. Storyverse. Is a character appearing in American Marvel Comics. Wait, what version of Galactus is this? Why no one would serve him.
The second Fantastic Four movie, I guess.
Ah, right, okay. Where he's just stars.
Oh yeah, it even says there, appearance, the Rise of the Silver Surfer movie.
Yeah. Wait, they're recommending ones. Very Godparents, Denzel Crocker. This is one of the good articles on the wiki. What? Oh, they're actually recommending me, like, check out this article. It's... Wait, they have a section for good articles. Hold on. Good articles. Okay, we got a list here. The alphabetical order. We got Aiden. We've got the annoying orange. Any of these, like, stand out to you? We got Bowser, the Koopa Kids. Bowser Jr. Bubsy. I'm surprised Bugs Bunny's not on here. Oh, Heavy Rain, The Cat in the Hat. Cool Cats. I know that's from Your Movie Sucks. Daffy Duck. Daisy Duck. Fred Ferkelhorn. Fred! Okay, so they do have YouTubers. Oh, I guess Fred is a character. Fred, aka Fred, is an internet meme and YouTuber created by Lucas Krulsh. Wow, this guy's name's ridiculous. Lucas Cruikshank. He is a hyperactive and socially awkward boy who is the main protagonist in the Fred franchise. I know, like, John Cena is his dad in one of the movies. Garfield.
What the fuck? He has movies?
Oh yeah, there's a Fred movie. There was a Smosh movie. I think there's multiple Fred movies. And John Cena is his dad. I wonder if they'll mention that. Wait, hang on. What's his good qualities? The Hey It's Fred good qualities. His web interactions is slightly funnier and better than his movie and TV. He got his own TV show incarnations.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
He has a few funny moments here and there, such as like, okay, I really love reading the good quality ones because whenever the like a negative person has to like, okay, he's kind of good here. What's some go back to the good articles. What else we got? Herman, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. You got King DDD, King Stefan. Maleficent. Nikki? No. Olivia? Orga? Who the fuck is that? Anyways, I'll catch you later. I've got some things to do. Well, thanks for dropping by. And no, maybe you could spend some time looking at the Loathsome character wiki and laugh. Oh, I know this one. Take care. Perfect Peter, man. I fucking hated Perfect Peter from Horrid Henry. Did you have Horrid Henry books and TV show in where you're from?
No.
No.
Like it might have been rolling on some kids' channels, but I've never seen this type of shit.
It's just like a story of a bad boy named Horrid Henry in an English neighborhood. But like, okay, I get why people hated Perfect Peter, but really, I hated their mum. Perfect Peter is Henry's brother, who is like the good boy, whereas Henry's like the bad boy. But like, I really hated their mum more, and I wonder if she's got an article on this. And like, so that like the whole premise of the show is that Henry is horrid and he's like a bad boy, but like, he's like 10, and like the horrid things that he gets up to are just like what a normal 10-year-old would do, with like be loud, be disruptive in a classroom, you know? You know? Shit, a kid. Have you ever met a kid before? The parents have their own article.
Also, the fact that he's called the Perfect Peter, and you know the very connotation of perfect, and he's blonde. What are you trying to say?
And Henry's got brown hair. Henry and Peter's parents are two of the three main antagonists. I didn't think they were antagonists. Alongside Moody Margaret, in the Horrid Henry series, American author Francesca Simon and British author Tony Ross. Oh yeah, I remember this detail. So Horrid Henry, there's actually two Horrid Henrys. There's the American version and a British version, and like they're not connected to each other at all. It just so happened that two different authors simultaneously had the idea of a character called Horrid Henry and wrote a book about him, and it's about a kid who gets into trouble in both incarnations, and like they fucking hate each other because it's not like The Office where they're like American and European versions of one another. Like it was just complete coincidence that they both came up with the same idea at the same time, and neither one could copyright each other. All right. Trying to find a character that like you and I might know.
That's exactly why I wear an aluminium cap whenever I come up with a good idea, because I can never let that escape into the creative ether. Some bitch on the other side of the pond might steal it.
Bart Simpson SpongeBob. Oh, I like this. Sometimes they'll hit a character, but only a character from a specific season. So they only hit SpongeBob specifically from season 6 and season 7 and Saving Bikini Bottom.
And not just that, from the second half of season 6 and the first half of season 7.
Right. So why so? SpongeBob SquarePants, famously known for Wait, his name's Sponge Robert SquarePants. Okay. His full name's Robert. More famously,
Bob is short for Robert.
I suppose, yeah. Is the titular main protagonist for the beloved Nickelodeon series, SpongeBob. Why this version in particular? Unfortunately, he suffered a bad case of flanderization and some character derailments in the second half of season 6 and the entirety of season 7. But he slightly reverted to his original personality in the second half in 7B and fully reverted to his original personality in season 8. However, he later reverted back to his flanderized self in Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. Albeit even worse than the season 6 and season 7. So why is he hated? Barnacle's qualities. Overall, he lost he has lost particularly all his charm and likability from the first 3 seasons. 3? Well, you're at 6. Though it varies whether he is in character or not. In seasons 4 to 6A, 8 and 12 to present. The fact and key combination of season 6 and 7, God, this is so specific, and Saving Bikini Bottom include the flanderization of him, as well as other existing characters that make him one-note and annoying and unentertaining. But what I want to know is, like, did he get a different writer or something like that? Why this particular season? It can be irritating.
Well, it did state that after, like, the second half of season 7, he started getting better and be more in character.
But why? Was there a writer change or something? He can initially be immature and sometimes earlier than in later seasons, but not to the extent of being near psychotic, reckless, and inconsiderate, tenacious, and insufferable. Like Patrick in season 6. Okay, so people seem to think that season 6 is like the worst SpongeBob season. He's extremely immature and has the mentality of a whiny toddler. Before and after flanderization, it was admittedly rare for him to act like an adult, but he still had some level of maturity. However, in these seasons and the movie, he almost never does. He is either overly happy or overly emotional. His gags have gone from hilarious and entertaining to mostly irritating, witless, unintelligent, and painfully unfunny, especially in Saving Bikini Bottom. I need to check this movie out, why it's so bad. Where every single one of them is awful, genuinely bankrupt writing across the board. He'd be counted as a Gary Stu during these seasons and Saving Bikini Bottom. He has spawned many infamously cringe-worthy, infuriating quotes such as, "What a lucky break, now I have a captive audience, choir boys," said while Squidward is being tortured by a jellyfish and he is shown not caring. "Oh, don't worry, Squidward, you're more than welcome to stay at my house until you get your house fixed." Squid's visit, that said after Squidward's house has burned down, all thanks to SpongeBob luring him to his house. Gary put the fluffy...
Oh, I think I've seen that episode. I think I caught it on TV once, because that interaction and that whole scenario, it rings familiar.
Sorry, Plankton, but that flies in the face of my good nature. One Orso meal, which is glaring hypocrisy because he himself has also done numerous bad things. Wow. Texas sure is magical, Saving Bikini Bottom said right before the infamous scene where he takes a whiff of poop. Right.
Ew, brother, ew.
Well, Tom Kenny still does a good job at voicing him. His voice in these seasons is annoyingly high, as well as dry, low, gruff. He is generally considered one of the main reasons why both Season 6 and Season 7 of the show and saving Bikini Bottom are disliked by fans and critics alike, considering he is supposed to be the main character, and most people dislike it. Okay, yeah, here we go. Season A and 7. Though early signs of his fan realization, I want to know why. Is there a new writer? What happened? And why did it get better?
Well, I guess there probably was either like a writer or a director change.
I'm ready quotes. In the first 4 seasons, and the 5th to a lesser extent, SpongeBob was playful, naive. Why is this blue? Oh! Incredible character wiki! It's the opposite! It's characters people love!
This is awesome! Holy shit!
Holy shit, what a twist! And Goku's there!
Deeper than I ever thought imaginable.
Wait.
Oh, dude, hold up. The scroll down just a tiny little bit. Oh yes, the Transformers 2007 Megatron is here. Oh, I'm so vindicated. That's the best design and also appearance of that motherfucker.
Megatron Bayverse. Megatron, also known as Galvatron in Age of Extinction, is the central antagonist for the original Transformers series. But why is he so keen? Why even in death there is no command
this
but his?
Design is peak. Look at that face. This is peak Megatron. I genuinely hate his G1 buckethead fucking ass.
Galvatron Knight, things like that. But I like this. The trivia parts have been reversed. Where now, so the positive ones come first, and it says why even death there's no command but his, and his negative qualities. Oh wow! Look at this laundry list of fucking good qualities that he gets. Holy shit, the glaze.
Oh my goodness.
And then whenever you get to the bad
amazing.
qualities, it's just 4. It's just 4. Versus the 20.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Weak, puny, wasted qualities. Wait, I want to see how they write the negative qualities. Perhaps his biggest downside is that Megatron wasn't given enough of a good treatment in the sequels, where he gets treated as too much of a punching bag and gets nerfed in his fights. Only in the 2nd and 3rd and 5th films, even getting overshadowed by other villains. Is that true? Or
Yes. I've done a watch party of all these films with a couple of friends of mine who are like massive TF fans, and yes, he immediately becomes second fiddle to like the villain of the movie and subsequent sequels. But
they're
still,
power
like, the
scaling.
design is always on point. So visually and character-wise, he's awesome. Even if the movie itself is shite.
They have power scalings. Tech specs, strength 10 out of 10, intelligence 10 out of 10, speed 10 out of 10, endurance 10 out of 10, rank 10 out of 10, courage 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Is he brave? Like, fire blast 10 out of 10. I love this so much. They've got their own trivia sections. I like how Rosalina...
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I like how Rosalina's got a loathsome character wiki and Peach as a positive one. What's a random article? Bob Babuski from Majora's Mask. Thanos! Oh yeah, there'd be more popular characters. I don't think this will be like more niche. Yeah, it's more popular, famous characters. Oh, well, actually, you get some niche ones here and there. I don't know who that is. Justin from Total Drama Island. So there you go. That is... Oh, Kick Patowski. I remember Kick Patowski. Oh yeah, there are like unique ones and like obscure ones. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it off there. I love that so much. So I hope you enjoyed the loathsome character wiki and the incredible character wiki. Go check it out for good reads. Show it to your friends. They're fun.
Yeah, dude, we found 2 of the best wikis on this stream. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave you off some good words from the good book, and then probably raid someone. Let's see. Wisdom, chapter 11. She prospered in their works, in the hands of the holy prophets. They went through the wilderness that were not inhabited, and in the desert places they pitched their tents. They stood against their enemies and revenged themselves of their adversaries. They were thirsty, and they called upon thee, and water was given them out of the high rock, and a refreshment of their thirst out from the hard stone. For by what things their enemies were punished when their drink failed them, while the children of Israel abounded therewith and rejoiced. By the same things they in their need were benefited. So it's like Moses striking the rock. But all right. Thank you all for spending time with me today. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank you all for spending time with me today. I will maybe, depending on how fast I do the side content, I'll do more. I'll play something else, or I'll just go straight into finishing off Clair Obscur. But I will leave you off with that. Thank you for spending time with your old Uncle Beastie, and for Azrael Entertainment. Go and check his stuff out. And till we meet again, bye-bye. We'll raid into... Sure, this person, Lumino Sita. And if you're going into this person's channel, read their rules, obey their rules. Wait, actually, they're a different language. I'm trying to find an English person. A Goth Elf, sure. They're English speaking. Alright then. Is this working? Alright, bye! Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Sure. There we go. Whoops. There we go.
Alright, so how have you been in the meantime? Jack?